These demoiselle cranes are beginning their long journey back to their breeding ground. Every winter, the large birds come to India from Kazakhstan, Mongolia, and southern Siberia, but the route they take to go back will be different than the route they came in on.
And do we know where this specific group is going?
We don't know about this specific group, but I can tell you about some research that was done a couple of years ago by a team that wanted to look at why demoiselle cranes were going on this big loop. They started out by putting GPS tags on a group of cranes that traveled from Mongolia to India, and they did this twice, once in 2016 and once in 2019. On the way down, the cranes flew over the Himalayas, but on the way back, they flew around the western end of the Himalayas. This added almost 2,000 kilometers onto their journey.
That's a much longer route.
It is. So the researchers had to compare both routes to see what the on-ground and in-air conditions would be at different times of year. They looked at factors like wind support, temperature, food availability, and they also had to model what the reverse migration would look like.
So was there a difference?
Yes, so it looks like the route demoiselle cranes take is influenced by environmental factors. On the way down to India, they have better wind support and the temperatures are warmer as they make their way over the Himalayas. If they took the same route back in the spring, they'd face sub-freezing temperatures and less food. But by going around the western end of the Himalayas, on the way back, they have access to 86% more vegetation.
Which makes sense. They probably need all that nutrition, energy, and calories to fly.
Exactly, and they do this every year.
So why did you choose to work on this story?
It's pretty incredible how animals can migrate over huge distances, and they do that despite the fact that humans are tampering with the environment so much. So I found this study interesting because it wasn't just about the end destination where the cranes end up. It also showed that there are some important factors that affect migratory routes.